Hey, thank you for showing up. Today I'm going to be walking through a Thai neighborhood here in Hua Hin. A lot of people wanted to go ahead and check out Hua Hin. They said, what do the neighborhoods look like? So I'm going to give you an idea of a typical Thai neighborhood. I'll do something with where the Farangs live a little bit later, but this is where the Thai people live. So I'm going to walk across the street here, turn this camera around, and we'll start wandering on through the Thai neighborhood. I don't know how long it'll take us to get there, but we'll follow it along. All right, so we're going to start walking in. You'll see all the motorbikes. Hi, Bo, how are you? We're in Hua Hin. We're walking from Soi 112 to Soi 102 today. I had a bunch of people asking me about what do Thai neighborhoods look like in Hua Hin. Now, it's not your typical, hi Julia, how are you? Good morning, good evening for you. Hope Barbie was good. Anyway, I had a bunch of people asking about what do Thai neighborhoods look like in Hua Hin. Now, this is not your typical Thai neighborhood in a province, but here in Hua Hin, this is what a Thai neighborhood looks like. Hi, Cindy. Kiao's not here. She already dropped me off. She's going back to the coffee shop where I'm going to meet her. So walking on through. This is from Soi 112 to Soi 102. We take this all the time to go to the fresh market, the food market from our condo. So a lot of people were asking about Thai neighborhoods, so let's take a look. Should take us a little bit to walk through. Pretty cool how it winds around. You've got condos or hotels, room for rent. So, you know, you've got all this here too. I mean, it's not your typical province. Oh yeah, I heard. Cindy said that, Julia. Hope you have a great time there. It is hot. Hot, 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 120 degrees there. Be prepared for hot weather. Morning breakfast. Oh, you're going to the market, okay. Yeah, there's a little market up here on this street that all the locals around here, they walk on down here and they buy food here. So I thought it'd be kind of a nice street to wander on down and show people what everything looks like here. Some of the houses, typical Thai style house here. A little carport area, and just get a little bit of an idea what everything looks like here. All the houses. I find this street kind of fascinating. There's some Farang that live here, and there's Thai people that live here. A lot of the Thai houses will have businesses out of their houses. So as you're going along, you'll see people be selling stuff out of the house, be it fruit or like a party store type thing. Okay, Santi MG, it is roasting there though. I mean, it's been 118, 119 every day. So I think the only thing you might be doing is hanging at the pool during the day or staying inside. Aircon, very hot there. You guys are having a hotter summer there than we're having here. Lots of vehicles up and down here. And everybody has motorbikes. Oh. Not supposed to ride in the back. They passed the law a couple of years ago, but nobody follows it. Same thing with the helmet law. Okay, so you see a house here, and they have like set up here selling a little bit different stuff, food, bananas, fruit. And pretty much all your Thai homes, they always have the little Buddha temple. They put something up for Buddha. So it's kind of a Thai thing. Look down one of the streets here. These streets branch off all over. This is kind of the main street, obviously. Hi, Nanette, how are you? Smizer, wow. You figured out how to get on, huh? Oh, here we go. I forgot to look here. This is your laundromat. These popped up all over the place down here a while ago. Before you take your stuff down and drop it off, they'd wash it for you and give it back. Now all of a sudden, a bunch of these laundromats have popped up. So what's going on, Paul? How are you? First time I've seen you on a live stream. Glad you're here. Motorbikes all over the place, scooters. I guess so. Who showed you how to get on? So you don't like my new motorbike, huh? It's a little market here. This thing is here every day. And first thing in the morning before school, today's a Sunday here, so Saturday back home. But over here, it's oh, evidently somebody forgot something, running after them. Little market here, so every day during the, I don't think that would work either, Cindy. Every day, Monday through Friday, somebody cup. Everybody comes here in the morning to buy stuff for school before they go send the kids off to school. It's pretty cool. And you can see, once again, little markets everywhere. Mike, how are you? Thank you for showing up. We're doing just a little soy walk, little street walk, going through a little Thai neighborhood. I'm trying to show people what a little Thai neighborhood looks like. Wandering on through. This is not very far. This is from Soi 112 to Soi 102, which is where we're walking back towards my house. Cal dropped me off and wandered on down. Oh, I see Dave's got a live stream in 30 minutes, so. I had a lot of people asking me about what do the neighborhoods look like. So I said, this is a Thai neighborhood here in Hua Hin. They don't all look the same. Matter of fact, if I was to go to Bangkok, it's totally different. I mean, they're pretty much stacked on top of each other. And then when you get to places like Surin and you get out, the province look a lot different there too. So one thing that's always pretty common is these gates. Whenever they build Farang, build gates, or build houses, I'd almost guarantee a Farang house. They put these gates up, foreigner house. Farang equals foreigner. They almost always put those up, and the Thai, see that now that house will be a foreigner's house, Farang house with a gate in front of it. But then when you talk about a Thai house, not so much. You know, they have a little bit different things. And one of the big things, like I said, is that Thai people do go ahead and sell a lot of stuff out of their houses. I mean, that's how they make a little extra cash. So you can see that she's got clothing and stuff here going on. And pretty trees here. All got little orange flowers on them. That's pretty odd, huh? And another street. These things branch off all over the place. If you start going down, you can't really get lost, but you know, they do wind around quite a bit. And then the popular speed bumps here. These are everywhere in Hua Hin. So I hope everybody's having a good day, afternoon, evening. All right, this is also common here. Have open properties in just different spots. I mean, this house right here probably owns the property and doesn't want to sell it, so they've got this big open spot here that nobody does anything to. Yeah, Paul, when I was looking at that new motorbike, I went to check out Harleys here, and just unaffordable, and no place to get parts or anything if you need to work on them. So that's the bad thing. I went ahead and, you know, if I didn't buy that one at the beginning, it was too big of a bike for this place. But if I wanted to do a Harley, it was going to cost me somewhere around $18,000 for a used Harley here. And then if you go ahead and need parts or anything, only 2 places in Thailand you can get them, and they're both at least 3 hours away. And then you order them and it takes you a month to get here. So the bike I got is called a Royal Enfield. After doing some research, I decided to get that. It's a little bit more of a riding bike than the Forza. Forza is a travel bike. Yeah, it's very expensive. They add their import taxes here and it's crazy. It's like we just seen a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Back home, probably about 50,000, 55,000. Over here, 120,000. Yeah, many dogs. Soy dogs. All over the place. So anyway, I got this bike called a Royal Enfield. I did a bunch of research on it. It's a good bike. The engines last a long time. Be a real fun riding bike, and they hold their value. So I'll be able to get most of my money back out of it, you know, later on if I decide to sell it. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's what it's about. It's about getting on it and go riding. It's got a back seat, so Paul, you can come out here and ride, bitch. George, how are you? Thank you for showing up. Nice to see you. Good to see everybody today, showing up, doing my little neighborhood walk. I know a lot of people won't be able to make it. It's a Saturday night back home, and it's a Sunday morning here. So maybe not the best times for me to get on out and do videos, but it's easy. We get out and do them, and I get a lot of people watching later. Laundry here. This is a regular laundry. You would drop your stuff off here, and they'll go ahead and do your laundry to be ready for you either later on that evening or tomorrow. My friend Randy goes to places like that all the time, drops all his clothes off. We wash at home. The only thing we take to these places are stuff like sheets and bedding. And these guys are everywhere. Chickens just running wherever the hell they want. Attack chickens. People have watched dogs, these people have watched chickens. So we're just walking through the neighborhood, getting a good look. Pretty crazy, huh? Chickens, farm animals, everywhere. Well, back at Cal's farm, she had a couple chickens that kept running in the house over on the farm, and her brother-in-law got angry because they kept coming in the house. So the next day they had chicken for dinner. A few of the chickens were missing. Teach them from walking in the house. Thai people are hoarders, famous hoarders also. They never throw anything away. I mean, they'll keep everything. And see here, save stuff for no reason. This truck probably hasn't been driven in 10 years and it's still sitting in the same spot. They'll keep it. Just amazing. And clothing, selling stuff over here. Yes. Beautiful. A little bit of graffiti, but they've got a couple places in Bangkok that are dedicated for the taggers. They go on out and they do all kinds of tagging, all kinds of graffiti art. Really cool. You guys can see lots of motorbikes. Man, this looks like a jungle here. Somebody's house. I think it's a little bit overdone. A little overkill. A lot of mosquitoes probably here. And you can see all the graffiti. Really cool. I actually like this. Livens it up. Keep slow. This looks like it's probably sponsored over here by Hua Hin. 3 people on a bike. It's not uncommon to see 5 people on a scooter here that's made to hold 2 people. Yeah, really? Well, you bark at me and run. Well, you know what, Julia? Once again, I'll say the same thing. Detroit's trashy when you get on the outskirts. Downtown's actually not bad. We were just down there. We walked around. We did walked around all the districts down there. Went down by the ballparks and everything else. It's real nice down there. Certain areas are bad. I think it's pretty much in any city. When we were in New York, we had a great time, but I know you get to different parts down there. It's crazy. Oh, and that, thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. They're small people. I mean, you know, I don't understand what, well, I guess I do understand. They don't have, I'm sorry, going back and forth trying to get ready. I guess I do understand. They don't have motorcycles for everybody in the family. Back home, you turn 16 and you get a car. Over here, they don't. They share one motorbike to get around. That's why the people never get pulled over if they're speeding and everything else, or if they don't wear helmets, because they can't pay a fine, and the only other option is to take their motorbike away. Then you take away their way of living, that they can't get to work and back. All right, I'm going to show you a place over here real quick. We've been here many times. This place is called El Toro Loco. So if you guys have on my Facebook or follow me at all, I've been here many times. There's a band here playing called Stonehead Band. Cartoon owns this place, the guitarist from here. This place is awesome. We come on up here usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights are jumping over here. But he's a big biker and owns this bar here, and we come here quite a bit. So Toro Loco. All right, let's want to know, these are brand new condos for sale, for rent. They've been here for a while. They must want a lot of money and nobody wants to pay it because it's been here for over a year. It starts at almost over 4.5 million baht. So you figure 1 million baht is 30,000. So 120, 135, 140,000 for no pool, no nothing. That's why. A lot of money for these. No pool, nothing else. I guess they're called townhouses here. What are we doing here? Wandering on down. Heck, we haven't been going that long. Took me 16, 17 minutes to get this far. So I'll take a walk. I'm going to make a right turn here. We'll walk on up a little bit. So the neighborhood's done. We're going to make a right turn. I'm going to walk on down and I'll come on back. Cal's supposed to be sitting at this 7-Eleven here, but she's not expecting me for a little bit. So I'm going to walk on down. We'll show you where Blueport Mall is and stuff. One of the big malls here. It's kind of neat. Nobody coming. We ride our bikes this way all the time too. We have bikes, we brought our bikes over from back home. So we'll go ahead and hop on the bikes and ride over here. A pharmacy. Little duck restaurant. massage. It's kind of pricey here. Go on down a little bit and you get it for 199 baht for an hour, so $6. If I'm missing your text, it's because I'm walking into the sun, sorry. I'm gonna walk as far as you see the bridge there. And we'll turn around, head on back. Having a nice morning walk. I try to get out a couple times a week for a walk and get some exercise. And after we get done today, trying to look, I can't see that. I'll have to look a little bit later. I try to get out and do a walk a couple times a week. Today when we get back, we're heading out to Mauihowey. I've been there before. It's a big waterfall, about an hour and a half from here. But Kiao's daughter and son-in-law and the grandkids all showed up in their new truck yesterday, and that's someplace they want to go. So I told them I was doing my live stream, and after the live stream we come back and head on out. So we'll take the bike out and we'll go out to Mauihowey today. Another soy dog. That's what they're called, street dogs. A lot of dogs living out here. If I'm not seeing your text, I apologize because the sun's coming at me. When I turn around and head back, I'll be able to see. And I'm walking down towards where the mall's at. Morning. Everybody's eating on the street here. Pretty cool. Always stuff for sale. And it's Thailand's famous for is their street food. And people don't like the street food, but I find the street food to be really good. Never really have a problem with street food here. You actually see them making stuff and cooking it, as opposed to if you go to a restaurant, you don't know if it's sat on the stove for a day or two or if they just made it fresh. Still wandering. This place here, I'll show you across, a big, they call it parking. Nobody parks here. They always have different kinds of festivals and things going on here. Bands playing. Looks like just a big open spot, but maybe every month, once a month, it'll be jam-packed with all kinds of entertainment. There'll be food and bands playing and everything else. Hi, Bubbylicious. How are you? Thank you for coming. Sorry I'm not seeing everybody's text because I'm walking into the sun. I'll turn around again in a minute and walk back. I just want to walk up past the tracks and I'll show you the mall, one of the malls. There's two big malls here in Hua Hin, Blueport, and then the other one is Market Village. More food on the side of the road, all kinds, always. And it is about 8:30 in the morning, and it is warm here today. It is warm. Fruits. Got some mangoes, some watermelon. And this is what I was talking about, Cindy. If you look at this, it looks like grapefruit. That's what that's what the outside looks like. Okay, Bo, thank you. Take care. Yeah, this is what it looks like, and it looks like grapefruit, but it doesn't taste nothing like it. It's got just a tad of a sweet taste. It's not bad at all. Okay, so this is the main, obviously the train tracks, and you see Blueport. That's big mall here. And then if you keep going down that road right there, you'll end up coming up on Market Villa, on the same road. Well, Blueport Mall, we go here all the time. Many shops in here to eat. Can get all kinds of food here. And then also same thing, Market Villa, and then obviously Starbucks and all that's inside there, Cafe Amazon. So I'll answer some questions here as soon as I turn around. I'm going to start walking back on the other side. Now I can see because it'll be with me instead of going into my eyes. You can see more food. All kinds of food here. Yeah, I appreciate you coming, Bo. Hey, Jack, how are you? Good to see ya. Chasing your loose chickens. Yeah, we just walked down the neighborhood here. Everybody wanted to see what a neighborhood looked like. And I've been walking for a little bit, but heck, it's not even 30 minutes. I walked through the whole neighborhood. I'm up on the main road right now. Crazy. One thing that's bad here is the lady drivers, they only look ahead. They don't look behind, they don't look to their sides. You got to be really careful driving over here because the guys are okay. They do kind of crazy driving, but the ladies are taught to look, only worry about what's going on in front of you, don't worry. And if you pull up next to them, they'll cut right in front of you, they'll stop right in front of you. They're hard, it's hard to drive here. Pharmacy, shops. So a lot of these are townhouses, condominiums, apartments. People rent here, and then there's shops on down below. So you can actually rent these up on top, and then you see all the shops down below. Some of the people rent up top and have the shop. Some places are still closed. Pretty cool walk out here. It's a great city to walk around. I like Bangkok for walking because there's so many areas that are set up just for walking. When you're over here, traffic can get kind of hectic sometimes. More soy dogs. Shh. Oh, you scare me. Rubylicious, yep. And you see more people getting ready to open. Little French Bulldog. These are super popular over here. Back home, if you're gonna buy a French Bulldog, they're ungodly expensive. Over here, everybody's got them. French Bulldogs are one of the main breeds here. That and mutts. Hi Christine, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Food and pizza, takeaway, grilled seafood, and a church. You don't see too many churches here. I got a church here. Mostly just Thai temples. Italian restaurant not open. Probably not until the afternoon. Thank you, Christine, appreciate it. Paris Bakery Bistro, closed on Thursdays. I'm pretty busy already, everybody having breakfast. David, how are you? Good to see you. We're doing a live stream. I just walked the neighborhoods in Thailand, and it's in Hua Hin, and I came out on the big street already. I already walked through from Soi 112 to Soi 102. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than what it did, but we're walking in Hua Hin, and I'm giving everybody, I had a lot of people asking me about what goes on, what do the streets look like in Hua Hin, Thailand. So I decided instead of doing a beach or anything else, I'd give everybody a look at what's going on, how the streets look and everything else in Hua Hin, the neighborhood, Thai neighborhood. And so everybody has a shop set up. It's still early here for them. If you come back after 10 o'clock, there's so many of these shops are open everywhere. Oh, there's Cal. She's walking back this way. She's bringing me a coffee. Woohoo! I just try to mix it up, you know, like try and keep things going. I don't like to go ahead and do the same old video every week. I like to change things up and show people different aspects of Thailand. So I plan on going this way. Huh? Oh, she said she's seen a snake eating a frog over here in a little ditch. So mini C's and 7-Elevens are kind of the same thing. Not much difference between the two. We'll walk on down. I'll show you where we turn to go to our house. I mean, our house is still quite a way away, but not hard to get there. Drinking a little bit of my coffee. I got a frappe. Nice restaurant area over here. Have all kinds of stuff. So you open a little bit, you can see all the different kind of food. Well, it depends on what side of the road you call correct. Over here, we drive on the left side. Back home, we drive on the right side. Back in the U.S., I should say, not back home. People know. Little area I wanted to get out of the sun for a minute. All right, walk a little bit more. You guys are always up late. I got a lot of my friends. I'm surprised Traveling Fools hasn't showed up. It's probably not late enough for him yet. Usually does his stream starting at 11 o'clock at night back home. Smoothies. These are pretty much everywhere here. There's smoothies everywhere. Really cool. And a little hardware store, brooms. And Cal's buying some chicken. She must be hungry. Yeah, they are good, aren't they? I like the smoothies here too. And Cal's buying herself some fried chicken. And oh, she says she's bringing it home for the kids. Grandkids are over. We got ambushed last night, about 10 o'clock. Her daughter and son-in-law and grandkids all showed up on our front door. They bought a brand new truck and they're having a great time driving it everywhere, so they came on out and stopped on through. It's quite a drive from Bangkok, about 3 hours, three and a half hours. Another little restaurant. Road take you back to who knows where. This street right here is what we take to get back to our house. That's a pretty neat old truck. Really neat. Haven't seen that before. You don't see too many Chevys here. Pretty good shape too. So yeah, this is the street we walk on down to get to our house, or back to our condo. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I said you don't see too many Chevys here. Chevy closed up everything they had about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and they haven't come back. Ford's really big here, especially the Ranger. They actually make the Ranger here. It's not like the Ranger we have back home. Their Rangers are about the size of the 150s back home. Walk on down here just a little bit, and I'll come on back. Having a nice walk. This was all full of weeds. They just hacked it all down and plowed it up, so I'm assuming that they're going to put up a hotel or condominium or something here real soon. Just a little farther up the road here, We buy all our plants and stuff from here. I'm sorry, Mike, was that from Samui just down south here. It's about maybe 4.5 or 5 hours south of Hua Hin. So if you're driving, if you're taking the train, driving, bus, they all go the same way. If you start in Bangkok, you'll go through Hua Hin to get to Champon, which will take you over to Koh Tao, or a little farther up, Suratani, which will take you to Koh Samui. I highly recommend, if you have time and you go to Koh Samui, you take the ferry over to Koh Tao for a day or two anyway. Koh Tao is absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful island. I love Koh Tao. Great snorkeling, any kind of water things that you want to do, and the beaches there are just amazing. How many will I be there? You're talking to Mike. If I'm here until next April. So I'm here till next April, then I'll head on home for probably 6 weeks, and I'll be back. I usually go back, take care of business, take care of taxes and stuff, but I'm usually here for 10.5 months, 11 months of the year. Okay, so I'm over at, might go from Bangkok to Samui. Yeah, absolutely you can. I mean, and it's easy to do. There's an airport here, but they've only got limited flights in Hua Hin. They're supposed to be expanding it. But yeah, if you take the bus or the train, you can go ahead, buy a Harley. If I had your money, I would, Paul. I spent all mine getting over here. Mike, if you go ahead and you come here, you could take the train and get off at Hua Hin and stay a night, and that's a great place, and we could meet up here, and then, or if you take the bus, you could take the bus to Hua Hin and then pick it up again the next day and head on down. But either way, any way you look at it, Hua Hin's got some beautiful beaches, some great areas to see, and then you can head on down to Samui, which I love Samui. Probably one of my favorites. I love Samui and I love Koh Tao, both, and there's also Koh Phangan, which is in the same area. There's 3 islands in the same area, and you can get to all of them from Samui. So it's really a cool place to go. You could spend your whole time. You've already been, I think you said you've been down to Phuket and stuff. That's on the Andaman, and Samui is in the Bay of Thailand or South China Sea. I mean, the same thing, Bay of Thailand. I can't read because it's facing the wrong way, I'm sorry. I'll get out of the sun here in a minute and I can go back and talk to you guys. These things get rummaged through every day. People throw away a plastic bottle and somebody will come and rummage it through because they turn the plastic in. There's no bottle return or anything like that like we have back home. So these people come over and they pick up cardboard, they pick up bottles, glass, plastic, anything they can get, and they turn it in and make money on it. So, but the downside is they don't really care. They just dig through it and they leave everything on the ground, and then the dogs tear it up. So here's your typical pickup truck here. Work truck. These are everywhere. These are Grab or Panda, Food Panda, Line Man, food delivery service. They have them everywhere here. Heading back to the main street. See if I can find Cal again. They've got a big kickboxing thing going on tonight at the one mall. I want to head on down, check it out. It's Muay Thai. So if you guys know what Muay Thai is, they got a big one down at the mall today, big match going on. So you can see we're back at the regular street. 7-Eleven on almost every corner. There's one right there. And then there's one right there. And that goes everywhere in Thailand. On top of the Big C, Little C, Family Mart, everywhere. 3 people on a bike, no helmets. And flowers for Buddha. They make flowers for Buddha all the time. People buy these and put them on the little shrines, or else a lot of people who buy new cars, new bikes, everything else, they buy these. You see she's hard at work. She's got to trim them out. A lot of work to do, but they buy these and they put them up for on their cars or whatever. Sawadee cup. And then more veggies. Yeah, it's not bad. I like Hua Hin because it is one of the better cities to be in. Sawadee crop. Looking at all the different fruit. I love these small bananas here, but they get, if you buy them green, 2 days and they're already gone. The big ones stay for a long time. These small ones, they're so sweet and so good, but they only last you a couple days, and so you got to wolf them down in a hurry. And the corn here is actually very good. All right, walking. Here's something you don't see, a post box. Back home we don't have any of these. All long gone. One of the streets that we didn't come down this one, but that would have came out to where we were at. So we're heading on back over to the 7. Glad everybody joined me today. Paul, was good to see you. First time for a few other people, Mike and Annette and Cindy and Julia. I appreciate everybody showing up. Jack, Linda, hope you guys are both doing well. No more doctor's appointments for you two. Take a break from that. I'm gonna walk on over here and I'll turn it around and let you guys get back to your day. Come up with another idea for next week. We might be somewhere next week. I think we're going to travel someplace, so we'll see how that all pans out. Looking for where she parked the motorbike. Gotta be sitting somewhere around here. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get back to your daily routine here in Southeast Asia, and if you're going out and doing something at night, get on out and enjoy yourself. And I'll be doing another live stream next week sometime, about 7 or 8 days. I hope you guys will come back to it, and in the meantime, look for some shorts and for regular videos. Paul, I'll be doing a few motorbike videos coming up for you. I'll be doing a review on the Forza, and I'll be doing a video on the new bike when I get it. I'm picking it up on Tuesday. So thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. And you guys all have a great morning, noon, and afternoon, evening. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care, folks.